Hello everybody, happy Tuesday night. Welcome to my stream. It's been a while. It's been a couple weeks since I've been here. Welcome back if you're here for the first time. I am Revengitude. I typically stream retro games ranging from Windows 98 games through some various indie games that you might find on Steam or itch.io. I'm on there quite a bit. So just usually some interesting games that I find along my way, or just some older games that I grew up with. That's the stuff that I typically like to play. Yeah, I took a bit of a mental health break last week, but I'm back feeling a lot better. I'm excited to stream again. Last time I was here, I was streaming typing games. Yeah, that was pretty intense. After that, I definitely felt like I needed a bit of a break. Yeah, that was Mario Teaches Typing 2. And that was also the Typing of the Dead. I was very surprised to beat that in one sitting. It took a couple tries, really, but just to even get through it at all, I felt like I had really accomplished something. So yeah, that was the last time I streamed. It was a couple weeks ago, but tonight we're gonna be just keeping it easy. We've got some casual games lined up that I haven't played in a really long time. Right now we have Peggle Nights specifically, and we have Chuzzle Deluxe, super cute puffs lined up. You have to kind of play like Bejeweled and games of that nature. You just line them up in a row. And it's super cute. I really like that one a lot. I hope you guys are having a nice week so far. I'm doing pretty well so far this week. Enjoying the nice weather finally. A little bit of a break from that intense storm action we got recently. The lilacs are blooming. We just saw the cherry blossoms recently, which I was super happy for. And yeah, I'm enjoying the spring weather so far. Hopefully it doesn't transition into summer too quickly. But yeah, doing okay. Hope you are too. Yeah, we're gonna keep it pretty light tonight. I'm not quite sure what we got lined up for next week yet, but let's not think too far ahead on that one. I'm gonna load up the game. Let's jump right into Peggle Nights. We'll start with that, and then we'll play Chuzzle in just a little bit. Let's start a new profile. The Peggle Institute. I feel like I haven't seen this screen in a really long time. Only it was that easy figuring out the whole college thing. Alright, so we have Adventure, we have Quick Play, Duel, and Challenge mode. I actually haven't played any of the Duel or Challenge modes before. It's usually the story is growing up as an only child. I only ever played single-player games for the most part, so Adventure mode is usually the mode I end up going with no matter what I'm playing. So, let's go ahead and start with Adventure mode. Hi, welcome to Peggle Institute. Oh, okay. Peggle Masters are all asleep. Perfect time to catch them dreaming. Headmaster Bjorn. He's the headmaster of this prestigious institute. In my dreams, I move in the shadows, help the innocent, and live every moment for danger. I think we've all had sort of a little fantasy in our heads like that at some point. Just the escapism of it. So the way Peggle works, it's pretty straightforward. You want to aim for the orange dots, or get your ball to land on the orange dots if you can. The pegs, rather. You have a predetermined number of shots. You can get additional shots if you sink the ball in that moving bin at the bottom of the screen. So sometimes you can line up your shots and hope that they fall in the bin as it goes by. There are other bonus pegs that you can hit that have special effects. Sometimes it's a multi-ball, that's the other character. With Bjorn, I think you get to activate like a sort of tracking device that allows you to see where your ball's gonna head next. So every character in this game, just like the original version of Peggle, has its own special, unique power. So that's how it works. And they all have their unique backgrounds and graphics. It's a pretty easygoing game. Just start here. Nice. Alright, off to a good start. I wouldn't argue there's a ton of strategy here, but you can always make this work in your favor. To some degree. And sometimes things just don't line up the way that you need them to. Oh, nice. I've been having pretty good luck practicing this lately. My husband says I'm a little too good at sinking the ball, but that's not always the case. Oh, almost. I'm trying to see what's going on at the... I'm trying to see what was going on at the bottom of the screen. Looks like somebody robbed an ice cream store. There's like fire. No, a flashlight over there? I have no idea. Nice. Oh, almost. That's alright. Have you guys been dealing with any sort of escapism lately? Any interesting dreams or daydreams going on? I've been wanting to travel a little bit. The weather's warming up, it's getting nicer. Going for a day trip is kind of my form of escapism sometimes. Alright, maybe I should just go for it. Or should I clear out some of these? I'll just go for it. And this is the part of the game where you can never sink the ball exactly in the right spot that you're looking for. Oh. Yeah, it's always the 10,000. I can never seem to get it in the middle. Isn't it just so thrilling? Hearing that music at the end, I don't know. I feel like more games should have that feature. So that is Peggle, or Peggle Nights as we're playing. So yeah, there you have the green pegs activate magic powers, and Bjorn's power is super guide. So for 3 turns you get to see where your ball can land if you activate the green peg. Let's just... Nope. Never mind. Oh, okay. Sometimes you get bonus points for what they call a long shot. That's exactly what it sounds like. So as you can see, I've activated the super guide. So now when I hover over a certain peg, it'll show me the path it'll take. So I can use that to my advantage if I'm trying to reach something else on the other side of the screen or maneuver a certain way. Yep, and you can get extra points for having that happen with the long shot. Oh, oh, ah, that's all right. You know, I feel like there's something to be said for casual games like this. I feel like they don't always get the best rap, but sometimes you just don't want to play something intense, like Typing of the Dead. I don't know if you would categorize Typing of the Dead or anything like that as a casual game. I think typing games actually became their own sort of genre after a certain point in time. Oop, maybe. This one's a little bit tricky. I'm gonna wait for that to come back. Nah. Yes, some of the setups on some of these levels are a little tricky. Oh, I'm not doing as well as I thought I was. Alright. Oh. Oh, there you go. Oh, nice, okay. Alright, so this is my last one, so not too bad. Could have done better, but not too bad. Let's see what we got this time. Ah, oh. You tease. Oh, well, I can deal with the 50. Yep, and as you've seen, the purple peg gets you extra points, so it's worth it to go out of your way for some of those extra points. Actually, no, this is the first purple peg level. It's the long shot and the super guide that I think we activated before. Let's just go for it. Are there any casual games that you guys have been enjoying as of late? I've been wanting to revisit Breath of the Wild. That is not a casual game, but it just came to mind with Tears of the Kingdom coming out soon. I've been wanting to revisit that one and hopefully remember what it is that I'm doing. There's a lot of side quests in that one where, I don't know, somewhere along the way I feel like I just kind of forgot what happened with certain characters. And you could just go straight to the castle, but I'm not really that kind of player. It's fun to watch other people do it though. Some of the speedruns that come out of these games, oh my god. Oh, okay, I'll take it, sure. I got 5 left. I just want to wait for that bin to come back because I feel like I'm wasting, yeah. I feel like I'm wasting a lot this time around. No. Ah. Well, I got super guide at least. Alright, I got 3. I have exactly 3 pegs left. Okay, well. I thought maybe I could bank it off that orange peg on the right. I don't want to waste it. My timing needs to be a little better. Oof. Well, I could at least get this one. It was coming back too. Alright, last ball. Shoot. I don't really have a clear path. Let me just... Oh my god. Ah! I got a last ball. I got a free ball just in time. That's hilarious. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, that's my last one. Let's just go for it. Unless... I was gonna see if maybe I could angle this in such a way where I'm in a better spot for that bonus in the middle. I'm just whatever. If I could just a little to the left, you know? Enough offender of justice to put his hoof down. Yeah, you know, all the times I've ever played Peggle, and I guess a little bit of Peggle Nights, I never really looked at the backgrounds. I never looked at the art, and it's nice. I feel like if you were to take away the backgrounds, it would be really noticeable. Just one of those things that I take for granted a little bit in video games sometimes is the background art. I feel like Peggle Nights is no exception to that. Nice. Yeah, for those of you who may have seen social media recently, my social media page, I should say, I posted a picture of a recent thrift find, and I am excited to report that I found the I think it was new in box. No, it wasn't new in box, but everything was there in the box. The POPCAP 10 game collection, which is very timely. I ended up getting the disc, which contains 10 games. It includes, I think, Peggle Nights. It's got Bejeweled, a couple of those, Zuma, which I haven't played that in forever. The original Bookworm, which I'm excited for, because that's kind of hard to find. I always really like the Bookworm games. It has Bookworm Adventure, which I've been meaning to play lately. So yeah, some good stuff. I was like, oh, no kidding, I'm gonna be streaming some POPCAP games pretty soon. That's very timely. Good stuff. Oh, almost. Let me see if I can make use of these super guides. I feel like I haven't really been doing that. I'm just a little out of... nice. A little out of focus lately. Oh? Cool. Alright, I'll take it. Yeah, we only got 2 left, so that's good. Might as well get this one. Again with the timing. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'll take it. Alright, that should be... Let me see if I could get it like right on the edge. I'll wait till the bin comes back around. Nice. Nice! That's not something that happens very much. I feel like I don't have the best luck when it comes to that. Who was that mysterious, handsome unicorn? It's kind of bugging me out a little bit with the eyes on this one. It is kind of neat how they design these levels around the background art sometimes, though. Ah, so close. It does get a little tricky when the when you're trying to maneuver and it's just kind of caught in like a narrow passageway. I feel like there's a lot of tight spaces in this one that make it sort of hard to navigate the way you want to. Oh, nice! So, I think the last casual game I really played, I didn't play very much of it, but was it? Yeah, I think it was Honey Pop. I hesitate to mention that because I feel like when somebody mentions that, they get judged for it. But, you know, aside from the content, rather, I feel like it's actually a really solid puzzle game. It's just very satisfying to play. Just the mechanics of the puzzling, lewdness aside, it's a satisfying game. I heard the sequel wasn't as good, but I was hooked on that one for a while. The original. I was kind of thinking back to some of the casual games that we used to play on Facebook back in the day. I wonder if Farmville is still around. Like, I know some people who were just crazy hooked on Farmville. Farmville, wow. Farmville, that sounds like a bleak game. Farmville. Farmville, back when we used to harass our Facebook neighbors to try and get resources from that game. Kind of the same way as Words with Friends. You're always getting notifications in your inbox for Farmville, Words with Friends, any of those Zynga games. Was it Mafia Wars? I don't even remember. It's been a minute. Wow, that was a waste. Shoot, I don't know if I'm gonna get this one. I might have to redo it. But I never thought it was possible to get nostalgic for games like that. But lately I'm like, kind of has me thinking a bit about how it used to be. Just the simpler days of Facebook. I just feel like Facebook has become something so different nowadays. Yeah, all those casual games. I'm sure there are still people out there playing like, oh geez. Alright, I'll try that one again. I'm sure there's still people out there playing like Candy Crush and whatever. And there must be. I don't think that ever really died out. Oh, nice. And nowadays, it's just the climate of gaming is just so different sometimes. All the microtransactions attached to a lot of these games coming out. I'm not really gonna get into that, but just kind of makes you think about how far we've come, how different everything is. I feel old talking about it. Of course things are gonna change. Okay, you're kind of blocking me right now. Alright, let me see. I can go for that one, I guess. Oh, cool. That's something else that doesn't happen very much. The mouse can be so twitchy when you're trying to figure out this particular part, this super guide. Trying to get that other bonus peg in the distance. Everything else is just kind of, oh, no, not really. I was gonna say it's very, very tight over there. It's very hard to get to some of these pegs. You have to go through a lot of the blue ones to get there. There we go. No! This is where the super guide definitely comes in handy. But unfortunately, it's hard to get to a lot of these. I guess I could get to this one. Maybe I could angle this one up just a little bit and hope that it lands on that orange peg. Okay. Well, you know, I'll take it anyway. At least it's not a wasted shot. Maybe if I bank it off the wall, I can try and get it on this orange peg. Not quite. Oh man, I'm doing terribly today. It doesn't matter. Hey, can I get that one? It's not really doing what I'd like it to do. Probably because these pegs are in the way. Alright, let me see what I can do from here. You know, something I was thinking about recently was just the sheer amount of video essays that are up on YouTube these days. This doesn't have anything to do with anything, but it was just on my mind. I was browsing through my feed and it wanted me to watch a video about the history of, oh man, Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. Like the movie and the show. And I was just thinking to myself, that's such a niche thing that I feel like is so unique nowadays. Maybe not unique in a grander sense, but just I feel like 20 years ago we wouldn't have really been thinking about making content like that. It's just so easy to find these really deep dive videos pertaining to specific topics like that. There's an interesting one about dead games. Oh, okay, I'll take it. It's like hidden right behind this one. Oh, wait, this is my last one. Crap, okay. Shoot. Well, I can try and land it and get the free ball out of it. Oh man, I didn't think that would happen. Okay. Alright, well if I miss this one, then there is no hope for me. Okay, here we go. Nice. I really didn't want to replay that one again. I'm ready for multi-ball, man. It's time for a new special skill. Oh, oh. Oh, nice! Second 100k in a row. It's a good night for that. Usually it just goes straight in the corner pockets. Alright, what's next? We are done with Bjorn. Give it up, crime. You'll never defeat the undercover unicorn. Alright, here we go. Jimmy Lightning, rad scientist. Jimmy Lightning, boy genius. So this one is the multi-ball. Things are radical, stuff is awesome, and yet, just because of the way I talk and how I look, people assume I'm a dummy. But like this one time, I totally dreamed about curing all disease by using T-blockers. Test tubular, whatever. Okay. Try my magic multi-ball power. It doubles the ball when you hit the green peg. Wicked. Yeah, I remember really liking this one when I first started playing Peggle, like ages ago. I mean, it's an exciting power. Back when I played at the local arcade and they had a whole bunch of free play pinball machines, like everyone was just excited for the multi-ball. That's the best. I mean, granted, I would lose them just as quickly as I got them, but I never said I was good at pinball. Nice. It looks like he's making split pea soup. Which, if he was, I wouldn't be complaining. Split pea soup is good. Ah. If you're just joining us, I'd like to know, are there any interesting games that you've been playing lately? Any fun casual games to make note of? Any older casual games like Peggle? Do you have a favorite POPCAP game? I'd say mine is either Peggle or Bookworm. I was just talking about Bookworm a little while ago. That's a fun one. It reminds me of Boggle a little bit. Growing up, I always really liked the word games like Boggle and Scrabble. There's apparently... that was close. I might even have it somewhere. Word Yahtzee, where you... It's basically Yahtzee, but like there's letters on the dice. It's, there's so many interesting variations of games like that nowadays. That one is old though. That came out a long time ago. Alright, I might have to replay this one again. Or, I might have to replay this one. Play it again, just like that last one. Alright, cool. I try. It doesn't always work, but I try. Okay. Where's that last one? Oh, it's in the corner over there. Oh, jeez. Oh, I think I can get it. Whew, that was close, man. Alright, into the corner you go. Oh? Maybe not. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'll take a 50. Getting by on the skin of my teeth today. Electricity rules. It's just like magic, only realer. I believe he was quoting Bill Nye. Alright. Oh my god. I was wondering if that would go in. Okay. Oh, man. It's like teasing me at this point. Okay. I'm realizing nowadays how little time I spend on Steam. I don't know why that is. Some of the most recent games I've played were played back in like 2021. I think for a time I spent a lot more time on PC than I do nowadays. And then I just suddenly started playing on console. Alright, nice. I've got quite a few to spare right now, so... Okay. Whatever. Okay, then. I might as well clear some of this out, I guess. Oh. It will not deplete. Oh my god, I was gonna say if that went back in. Hey, Weenie Monster, good to see ya. It's been a while. I was just saying earlier, it's been a couple weeks, but I'm back now, playing again. And I'm happy to be back. I was just saying it's been a while since I've played anything. I think after a time you just get into this sort of... Oh my god. You get into sort of mode where you're just playing a lot of games or doing a lot of whatever. And for me it was crochet. I was out of it for a long time and then I just got back into it, trying to finish up a project right now. A hot minute for sure. But, you know, that's just kind of life sometimes. You go through these phases and then... I think I might beat the overall record for most free balls in a single level today. Famous last words. What have you been up to lately? You been playing anything good? Oh, so close. Gotta clear them out. Ah. Yup. Oh my god. I've been watching some Netflix lately. When we're not playing games. We just finished Tuca and Birdie Season 1. And of course Netflix doesn't have any other seasons of the show, so we're just kind of... We're looking around a little bit. We just started watching Beef because so many people were recommending it to us. And It's funny, the main characters of that show are head over heels, not head over heels, but they really love each other in Tuca and Birdie, so just kind of an interesting 180 as far as that goes. I was playing Kingdom New Lands and In Other Waters. I haven't heard of either of those. I'm gonna have to check them out though. I've still got your recommendations on the back burner. This week felt like a good week for some casual games, so I thought I would just come back with something simple, even though I was technically supposed to play this last week. Where's the other one? It says I have two. Oh no, I have two and I have one peg left. You can always check my Switch profile. Yeah, I think I have you on there. I forget that you can do that. I haven't really been on Switch lately. I've been wanting to though. Ultra Extreme Fever. Nice. They're all 100,000. Nice, 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 nice. I always feel like a mega champ whenever that happens. It doesn't usually happen, but it makes you feel good inside. That's right, Germs. Not so big now, are you? I can't remember the last thing I played on Switch. I want to say Animal Crossing, but I'd be lying. I want to say it was Animal Crossing because I feel like every time I go back to Animal Crossing, I have like all these grand ideas for, ooh, this time it's gonna be different. I literally razed my town to the ground. There is nothing. I think I destroyed most of the ledges. And I removed all the trees and the plants. It looks horrible. And I wanted to start fresh with it. Unfortunately, I did absolutely nothing with it after the fact. But I think a lot of people I know seem to have hit this Animal Crossing fatigue in recent times, where there are still some really dedicated people playing the game, and I admire that a lot. But I could never wrap my head around how some people are just so good at playing the game and like knowing exactly how they want it to look. I know you have to plan it out a great deal, but like there's this one person on Instagram that I follow, and they did a complete recreation of this old, I don't know if it was Edo era style Japanese town, that it looked so convincing. I was just shocked at how much detail went into planning that thing. And, you know, I just... I couldn't tell you. Oh yeah, I did a flattening as well and got stumped as well. Yeah, I empathize. I'm sorry that happened. It's just, it's hard to kind of put your ideas on paper sometimes, I feel. It's hard to execute them the way that you'd like to. And, you know, some people are really good at that. I have so much respect for them. I'm just happy if I can get some hybrids. If I can get that working for me, then... Oh my god. I was like, come on already, land. If I can just get some pretty looking flowers, then I'll have done something with my life. That goes for real life as well. I don't have a green thumb. I might have talked about this already. Spring is in full swing here, and all the flowers are popping by themselves. And I've drive by these nurseries sometimes, and I'm always tempted to go in there and just get some plants, get like a nice new house plant. And yeah, I get like a flashback to last year and how I just absolutely killed off. It's crochet houseplants for me, folks. That's the way we're doing it from now on. Oh my gosh. I thought I'd missed that for sure. Meh. Okay. I need to figure out what I want to do with my yard now that I have one. I don't know if I've talked about this already, but how do you feel about a pollinator garden? Because that's something I've always really wanted to do, just like all the lavender and sunflowers. We have some lavender fields in the vicinity of where I live. Not like right nearby, but like not a far drive. And one of them allows you to walk around their lavender farm with alpacas, and you can shop for alpaca products like wool and all kinds of stuff. I just love the smell of lavender. My favorite is lilacs. I could just... Every year we go to the botanical garden, I'm always just shoving my face in the lilac bushes. Like a total weirdo. I love it though. Definitely want to do pollinator. Xeriscape, cat-friendly, edible. I like that. It's nice growing stuff that you can use in your food. The last place we lived at, there was a little garden bed outside our door. And I did a pretty good job growing herbs. I had basil, I think, and parsley. And I'm getting deja vu. Maybe I talked about this already too, but we had the stubbiest, it was the swallowtail caterpillars. Just eating all the parsley. I didn't mind. I love them. They're so cute. I need to tear out the bushes in my front yard too. They're in the way and boring. Yeah, me too. We just got a new lawn care and shrub service that should hopefully be coming soon. And the first order of business, they're going to be tearing out some shrubs that I massacred a while back because I didn't know what I was doing. And they look horrible. They have like all of 3 leaves growing on each of them. Yeah, the parsley babies. Yeah, first rule of pruning is know what you're doing. And I can't say that I did. So here we are. But all the other bushes look nice. I think that we're just gonna have those 2 in particular torn out, and I might put like a bench over there. And I've been saying I'd like to grow some stuff in the backyard too, because we do have like little oh my god, we have some plots that would be really great for growing herbs and stuff like that. Yeah, edible garden, nice. It's satisfying growing your own stuff like that. You can say, hey, I made this. I put this in my pesto. Oh man, I want pesto. Pesto is the besto. Oh my god. Alright. Maybe we'll redo this one too. Alright, well let me see if I can... Alright, okay, I'll take it. No, don't! Ah. I want to get some hydrangea bushes. Hydrangeas are super pretty. I used to have them when I lived out of state. That was kind of pointless. but more lilac bushes, like 100%. I don't know if we could put them in front of our house because that doesn't always get the best light, but yeah, aren't they pretty? I love hydrangeas. You might appreciate this, but I've been really into looking at zines lately, and there was a zine I found on Etsy called Flower Garden, I think, and it was just like a chronicling of different plants. It was like a garden. It was a garden in a zine. People are so creative. I love it. We are gearing up for the big Maker's Day event at my library. And then we have another makerspace coming up in a couple months, and I'm super excited for what people are going to make. I love it. I don't really care about fame or recognition. I just totally dig on advancing knowledge. I know, right? That's a good feeling. Yeah, we're doing a program for one of those events where you can submit some blackout poetry. And not too many people have done it so far. Actually, until recently, nobody was doing it. And you only have until the end of April to do it. But the other day, we had two submissions, and I can't overstate how excited I was. Like, yay, someone other than me is making these. But I want to put those, like the ones that I've made, into a zine sometime in the near future. Because I did make a whole, oh my god. I did make a whole bunch. I have close to 10 right now, I think. I gotta be in the right headspace to make poetry. Sometimes I'll just stare at the paper and I'll never know what to write. Oop, oop. Nice. No, Nobel, I thought that said Nobel. Nobel Prize for extreme smartness. Ah, close. I did finish reading something recently. Believe it or not, I feel like it's been a really long time since I've read a book start to finish, and maybe graphic novels count, maybe they don't, but I'm gonna count this one. It's called the Sad Ghost Club, and I don't know if you've heard of it, but there's a website that's been going on. It feels like forever. I've known about it for a really long time. Thank you. Yeah, I do think graphic novels count. Some of the people who come in argue for their kids that graphic novels don't count and their kids should be reading more books with more words in them. And that makes me sad because, you know, graphic novels are a form of media that you read and you are still exercising reading comprehension skills and learning about the formatting and the structure of a story. Yeah, anything that gets you to read counts. I totally agree. Sad Ghost Club is a really good one. There's a whole website that came before it, and it's kind of light as far as dialogue goes in some parts, but I feel like it's the kind of book that is really going to help somebody. Nice. It was produced in the UK, but you can still find it through some major retailers or in your local library, the way that I found it. So yeah, that was a good one. Check it out. I don't know if I've mentioned this before either, but there was a yard sale, I want to say last year, where somebody was selling a ton of brand new, they didn't even look like they've been touched, let alone read, graphic novels that are, I would say it's more like YA territory, which happens to be my territory. There are a lot of really good YA graphic novels out there, and they were selling them for like 50 cents each. I was like, what? I was looking on the back, and I'm familiar with how much these cost. They're normally like around 20 bucks a piece or more. 50 cents. I don't even know where he got them from. They didn't even look like advanced reader copies. They were just straight up cheap. I was shocked. Yeah, yard sales. I don't know if you're into yard sales or not, but you can get some seriously good deals on books sometimes if you get lucky. Even thrift stores. Thrift stores can be hit or miss, and I guess yard sales can too, but the weather is warming up and it's yard sale season. I can feel it in my bones. Just trying to downsize. Yeah, you might be right about that. A lot of people, especially around that time of year, it's the spring cleaning. I could not fit them on my bookshelf, so they are in a box. And now I'm the person who needs to downsize. Books are hard to get rid of, though. Not because they're bad, but it's because they're so good. It's just... Oh! Yay! I was hoping. I'm very sentimental about books. Wow, I can't believe we got through that one as quick as we did. I'm kind of a space case today, so I'm not really paying attention. You can tell I'm scientific because I got this super wicked lab coat. Whoa! Oh, Renfield. I forgot about the pumpkin. Ah. I was gonna move on to Chuzzle, but now I kind of want to hang with the pumpkin. I've always loved art. Art in all its forms, whether it's dance or film or pie making. What I really enjoy, though, is painting. And that makes a lot of sense. That's actually really cute because he's a jack-o'-lantern, you know? Being a jack-o'-lantern, of course he'd like painting. Why, I've even dabbed a canvas or two of my own. Trifles, certainly, but good enough that some third-raters have seen fit to imitate them. Or did I merely dream they did? I'm actively trying to avoid yard sales and such. My garage is still full from the move in December. Aw, sorry to hear it. Yeah, it's tough. I'm definitely the one in our household that brings home the stuff that we don't need. I can't help it, you know? My whole family was always really big on yard sales and thrift stores growing up, and they've got the storage issues to prove it. My spooky ball drops off the bottom of the screen and reappears spookily at the top. Oh, I love this. This is really cute. It's like Starry Night. Look at that. Oh man. I don't have it with me. It's in the other room, but there was one Halloween season when I went with a friend to one of those paint and sip studios, and it was a version of Starry Night, but the swirls that you see kind of in the middle of the screen are ghosts instead. It's super duper cute. I love it so much. Anything with ghosts. I know it's only April, but I am so excited for Halloween. Like, can we just skip summer? I just want Halloween again. Never too early, thank you. There was one year that I went to Michael's. This was after Halloween, so they had a bunch of their Halloween stuff on clearance, and I got a couple of those little baby Christmas trees. They're like, I don't know, yay high. They're for your tabletop. There was one that was orange and one that was black. And, oh my god. Look at that! It's so cute! Little ghosts! Oh, so spooky. Oh, I love it. That's adorable. What was I saying? Shoot. See how easily distracted I get? Halloween. Oh, the little Christmas trees. Halloween trees. And, yes, thank you. One was black, and the other was like this shade of orange, I guess. It's like a shiny orange color. It was like those little tinsel trees that you see sometimes. And I said that... Oh my god, spooky. That's intense. Sorry, I'm just so transfixed by this. I said that I would make a Halloween tree with the black one and make all sorts of little spooky ghost decorations, like ornaments for it, and just really spook it up, you know? The other one, the orange tree, you're gonna laugh at me. So, wow. I have an unnatural fixation with Arby's. Arby's is my favorite fast food place. There's not really an Arby's nearby. And I love Arby's extremely dearly. Not in an unhealthy way, just like I'm a huge fan. And I told myself when I got the orange tree that it would be my Arbsmas tree. That I would crochet some Arby ornaments. And like the curly fries, I know exactly how to make curly fries. That would be a really nice garland or ornament. I have access to a Glowforge through my library, so I want to make some cowboy hat picture frame ornaments. I'm gonna make little roast beef sandwiches. And then, did you know Arby's was founded on July 23rd? I don't remember the year, but it was July 23rd. So, July 23rd, Arbsmas. I'm gonna put up the Arbsmas tree and deck it out. And, I'm going to do that someday. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Maybe not this year, because I've got a lot going on, but hopefully not too far in the distant future. Oh goodness, yeah, you're right. I just don't understand why they won't build one nearby. I feel like they always close down, but they never reopen them. And the minute we step outside of our state, we cross state lines, and then there's suddenly an Arby's every 10 minutes. Alright, we're redoing that one. Oh well. Oh well, guess I'll just have to do Scary Night all over again. Whoops. It's been a while since I've had Arby's. Husband feels like it's too much food. Too much food? What? I mean, I don't understand. I don't want to judge. But why? I don't get it. I would almost hope it's too much food the way that Arby's charges nowadays. They are one of the more expensive of the fast food places, I feel. I generally feel like they cost more than other comparable fast food spots. But you do get a lot of food. I feel like that's good. That's a good thing. You're done, you wrap it up. It's never the same the next day. Or even a few hours later. But it's delicious. Too much food. I don't get it. Like that's a weird take. No offense. I don't know if they've gotten rid of it yet, but their fish sandwiches are amazing. They have them on the King's Hawaiian bread, so it's like kind of sweet. God, what is with me? You know why I'm not doing well? It's because I'm thinking about Arby's too much. I've got Arby's on the brain. I'm gonna keep talking about Arby's because why the hell not, right? So I want to say it was like last year or the year before. Jesus. They had a subscription box service. It was the most random thing, and they haven't done it since. For $20, you get yeah, I think it was just $20. It was stupid cheap. For 6 months, you get a box every month filled with random Arby's stuff inside. There was one month we got, well, I signed up and then he signed up so that we both maxed out the amount of Arby's items that we had in our house. It was very indulgent and unnecessary. So, you know, one month they had a cutting board with the little Arby's logo kind of burned into the wood, which was awesome. They had Arby's trays. They had sweatshirts with like the Greek lettering that said Arby's. I still have those. They had Hawaiian shirts with little roast beef sandwiches all over them. That was one of my favorites. They had portable picnic blankets that zipped up and that had like that classic plaid print on the inside and the Arby's logo on the front of the bag. We just used that for our cherry blossom picnic recently, and that was definitely one of the more useful things that we've ever gotten. And there was a $5 gift card for Arby's in every box that you got. So, like, for $20 for 6 months, like, I feel like I'm having some doubt right now because I just don't remember it being that cheap, but I feel like it was. You get a lot of stuff. He eats slow, so he actually recognizes when he's too full. Yeah, I'm kind of the same with certain things, so I get it. Yeah, sometimes that's honestly better to just eat slow. I've heard that's always healthier. I can't help myself with certain foods though. I made some spam musubi for the picnic that we did recently, and I feel like I was definitely scarfing that down. Well, I can't seem to beat this one. I'm too distracted by Arby's. I'm gonna try it one more time. If I can't get it, then I'm probably gonna move on to Chuzzle after this level anyway. But yeah, I was kind of reflecting on the whole idea of the way that companies are putting out swag a lot more than they used to. I don't mean like in a free sense, like merch, I guess, like how different companies have different merch lines, and it's just so crazy to me. I saw an ad for Aldi. Aldi had, I don't even know if they sold out of everything, but I got an ad for it in my feed. And I was like, Aldi? Oh my god. A lot of points going on. I just had a moment where I was thinking to myself, like, how did we get here? Aldi is offering this exclusive merch, and it was pretty good looking. It was blue with like these really retro sort of stripes going across, I think, on some of the jackets that they had. Or was it jackets or pants? I don't know. But I was thinking the earliest instance of that kind of stuff that I could remember was, I think, when Arizona iced tea, when the company Arizona started putting out like the iconic green tea. I don't know if you remember. It's like a blue can with like the flowers kind of decked out across the can. It's very aesthetic, as the kids would say. Yeah, I remember when they started doing that, and I was like Arizona, that's kind of random, huh? And it just was very unexpected to me. And now it feels like everybody's doing it, which, I mean, sure, I guess if you want to get in on that, I'm not gonna judge out loud. Aldi merch sounds nice. We don't have Aldi here. Sorry to hear that. That's a bummer. I would send you guys one of our Aldi if we could. You guys have Lidl out there? Lidl? It's like, I don't know if it's the same company or a similar one. I got one of those nearby, but I've never been in there before. H-E-B, Heb? Is that how you say it? Heb? I've never heard of that before. It's probably just a regional thing, I'm guessing. That's how, like, you see Food Lion sometimes. I don't know if we have Food Lion. I feel like we saw one driving somewhere, but... H-E-B. It's Texas, okay. Yeah, that would be why I haven't heard of it before. I've never been out to Texas before. I have family who lives there. Alright, we're gonna do it. We're gonna beat it this time. Aldi is the go-to place for me when I want to make chasu, barbecued pork with the Shaoxing wine. Hey, Boopy Lissa, good to see you. Thanks for showing up. Yeah, no worries about that. I've just been trying to focus all my energy into Peggle and not talk about Arby's too much because, as Leany Monster knows, that's all I was talking about. You are the brightness in my evening. Thank you. Yes, Arby's. We got Arby's fans in the chat. Nice. I can talk about it all day. I'm going to sort of repeat the story, Leany, so sorry about that. But I have this orange Christmas tree that I got on clearance after Halloween one year. And sorry for making you hungry. Yeah. I decided that's going to be my Arbsmas tree. We're going to celebrate the founding of Arby's, July 23rd. I'm going to deck it out. I'm going to use the Glowforge to make cowboy hat picture frame ornaments. I'm going to make crochet little curly fries, hang them all over. And I'm going to weird out their social media team because I know how crazy I am about Arby's. Here I was trying to express the immutable power of nature in relation to cute kitties on boats. I like how they're using classic art pieces here. That's very fitting for Renfield, was the pumpkin's name. Oh, they got cats in the boats. That's cute. That looks kind of Ghibli-esque in a way. I'm gonna bug husband about dinner. Tell him to get Arby's. Tell him I sent you. Yeah, fun story. I don't think I've shared this with you guys. Some people know, but for a time I was really trying my best to get noticed by the Arby's social media team. I wanted them to know how much I loved Arby's. It was basically a notice me senpai kind of situation. And so I don't have a picture of it with me. It's very large. It's in the other room, but I made, you know, those folding display boards for science fairs, like the three-fold for like science projects. Well, I bought one of those and I took pictures of myself over a period of time eating Arby's, and I filled up this entire trifold board with those pictures. And I decorated it with all sorts of Arby's images and curly fries made out of craft foam. It was this big Arby's collage that nobody asked for. And I was sending it to social media and nobody was saying anything. So I sent it again and I kept retweeting it and I kept like Guys, check out this thing that I made, you know. I wasn't being obsessive about it. I really wasn't messaging them that much, but I wanted them to know how excited I was to eat their food. And their social media team was really creative with certain things and really annoying with others, like never getting back to me. And so I stopped using Twitter. I just never really needed to use it for anything. And I logged in like the next year and I found out I was tagged by Arby's in a post. And I was like, what is this? And they had a campaign where I think it was called Make Me a Sandwich. And so what they did was they chose certain people on Twitter to make their likeness into a sandwich using different kinds of sandwich meats and breads and things like that. And they would take a picture and then they'd post it on social media. And I looked at the post and it said something to the effect of, thank you for being a fan of us all these years. We would be remiss if we didn't make you into a sandwich. Revengitude. I'm paraphrasing, but right below that, it was a picture of me, like I'm brisket. My face is brisket and cheese, and it looked just like me, like down to the glasses. So, guys, I'm a sandwich. I'm an Arby's sandwich. And that is my claim to fame. Book B. Alyssa, I will have to send that to you soon. I know it. I have it somewhere in my camera roll. So I can say that I've accomplished that with my life. I've pestered Arby's enough to where I am now brisket. That's my story. My husband got in Twitter beef with Jolt Cola. Not as exciting. That sounds like a story though. You have to tell me about that. Not the kind of beef you're hoping for, I'm sure. I mean, like as far as Arby's or Jolt Cola beef, I think. Maybe Arby's. We should go. Yeah, just regular drama. Alright, I got 2 left. No, all the stuff that you've been through, I wouldn't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I caught a quick glimpse of what happened tonight. I glanced over at my phone and saw the notification, so I think needless to say, you deserve some Arby's soon. Or Rage Room. I think Rage Room. This definitely calls for Rage Room. Extreme. Yeah, I've been snacking it up today too. I'm sorry that happened. What did I have? I have not eaten a proper meal today. I had a blueberry muffin for breakfast. Oh my god. In between that and some leftover kimbap, I had some black and white cookies from Trader Joe's, which were pretty dang good. And a cookie brownie. Yesterday, we went to the conveyor belt sushi. I don't know why my camera's glitching out a little bit. Yeah, Trader Joe's has some really decent snacks. It seems like they've got ube fever right now. I kept finding ube themed snacks there. They had ube pretzels, ube yogurt cookies. They have some really nice snack offerings right now. One of my perennial favorites is their chocolate babka. I love babka bread. Babka bread, is that redundant? Yeah, Trader Joe's is king as far as some of their snacks go. We had some sea salt chocolate chip cookies from there recently, and they're really decent. They made one snack that's now gone. It was like a cheese puff, but instead of cheese, it was cinnamon sugar. Oh shoot. That sounds really good. I don't know if you've seen it in the local grocery store, but Cheetos has made a version that's adorable. I'm sorry. That pumpkin in the middle. I love all these Peggle renditions of classic art pieces. That's really stinking cute. Cheetos made a version of their cheese puffs called Sweetos. I can't make that up. It's so stinking cute. Sweetos. They are cinnamon sugar Cheetos without the cheese. That would be kind of weird if they did both in one bite. But yeah, I remember seeing them around the Easter section. I don't know if it's a seasonal thing or if they continue to make them. I try to reframe as crunchy churro bits. Yeah, it's super good stuff. Nice. Yeah, Trader Joe's really does have awesome snacks though. The downside is they get rid of everything that's good on this in the snackiverse. One of my favorites that I still talk about from time to time are the I don't know if you guys have had this too. It's like an English butter fudge. Years ago, like pre-pandemic, it was probably somewhere around 2016. I can't even remember what I did the other day, but I can remember this obscure snack from 2016. Super duper good, and then they never made it again. Such is life. I appreciate the limited edition stuff, whether it's food or whatever else, but it's kind of a bummer sometimes. I guess it just goes to show you have to enjoy the little things in the moment, because sometimes you take them for granted otherwise. I really got into the snack talk just now. Alright, when we're done with this level, we're gonna go over to Chuzzle. It's kind of... Oh! Oh, nice! Okay. Very timely. It's easy to play this for... Nice. It's easy to play this for a long time. And just like the audio feedback on a lot of games like this, it's kind of addicting. It's like a pachinko, I would think. I always said I would try that whenever we end up in Japan. Alright, let's go back to our main menu. That is Peggle Nights. It's an oldie but a goodie. I recommend it. It's not that old, but it's a good game to play when you just need something a little more laid back. So let's go ahead and quit this one. And I'm gonna go ahead and get Chuzzle Nights. Chuzzle Nights. I'm getting the two mixed up. I'm gonna get Chuzzle Deluxe. Wow. Okay. It's the snacks. I got the snacks on the brain and they are taking over. Chuzzle Deluxe. Let's play. But before I do that, I'm just gonna go ahead and take a quick break, guys. So, let's go ahead and take a quick pause while I get that set up. I forgot that one is a full screen game. And I think I just need to take a little refresher after watching myself play Peggle for that long. It's like the typing games. After a while, just you get so used to it. You just need a bit of a break. So let me let my eyes rest briefly, and I'm gonna be right back. Hang tight. All right, we're back. I think I'm ready to get this going now. Gotta run out. Hope you have a good stream. I'll be leaving a lurk. Thank you. Good seeing you, Leanie Monster. Always good having you on the stream. Hope to see you again next week. No pressure or anything. All right, let's jump into Chuzzle. This is a really cute one. Let's see if we can get this going. Turn down the music. There we go. Okay. It was a little stuck. I think we got it now. Yeah, this is Chuzzle Deluxe. Basically, you are playing with a bunch of koosh balls. I don't know if that dates me a little bit. Koosh ball reference. So you're kind of doing a sort of 3 or 4 or 5 in a row type arrangement, kind of like you would with Bejeweled, except we got some puffs. And these puffs are super cute. They like to watch your cursor as you move around. You'll see. It's pretty chill. It can be pretty chill. Sometimes it's not. Let's start a new profile, shall we? Welcome, Revenger 2. We've got Classic Chuzzle, the original untimed game. If you know me, you know I can't handle the time stuff. I will begrudgingly, but I try not to. We got Speed Chuzzle, Race the Clock or Face the Lock. Zen Chuzzle, find inner peace with this unending game. Or Mindbender, puzzle your chuzzles until they match. I've never tried that one before. Let's go with classic. Look, you can't beat classic. We'll do casual. I'm not going to torture myself. How to play. Click and drag rows of chuzzles to make groups of 3 or more. Very groovy. And you'll see, this is super cute. When the bottle fills up and it explodes, you go to the next level. That's super cute too. So yep, you're just dragging until you make a match. I just love the way that they shake. They're just full of so much youthful energy. These puffs. Yeah, if you look at the cursor, you can see them following. And I'm gonna leave it here. I'm just gonna leave my mouse here for a second, and you can see what happens when you idle. They just push it off. They get angry with you if you leave your cursor there for too long. Super duper cuties. I love them very much. I love my cute things, as some of you may know. It's a pretty simple concept. As I was saying, sometimes it's just nice picking up a simple game like this. And as you collect enough chuzzles in your bottle, I'd rather not. I'd rather just give them a big old hug, but that's when you get closer to the next level. I never really get tired of this music either. It was super upbeat. Some games, like some casual games, have the most annoying music. I feel like if you're going to be playing something long enough, you really should have good music or it gets to be a little unbearable. I wonder if they still make koosh balls nowadays. I used to be a huge fan of the Rosie O'Donnell show when I was a kid. And I remember she was always slinging koosh balls into the audience. I remember being a kid and watching the Harry Potter interviews, and the kids were so little. They're not kids anymore, but they were babies back then. My friend and I made a whole event out of it. We tried to make our own butter beer and ended up scorching butter in the microwave. Oh, here we go. Freaking adorable, man. I love it. It is cute, right? It's the sugary overload. Oh, we got big boy. Alright, sometimes big boys will drop and you can't move left or right the way that you normally would. It can block you from doing certain things, so you have to be careful about how you still have to stack them up the way you normally would. But yeah, I almost set my friend's microwave on fire making butterbeer. That was an interesting day. She never lets me forget about it either. It's like I never see her anymore, but it's like the one thing that she likes to bring up whenever we get together. She's like, hey, remember that time? Like, yeah, you never let me live it down. We were like 10. You wouldn't find me on MasterChef Junior back then, because I'm just too busy trying to burn my friend's microwave. I love the little noises that they make. Oh, yeah, I can't even drag this one down. Oh. Did get rid of that guy, though. I just feel like a bit of a monster playing this one. Like, I know it's the point of the game, but I just want some hugs. Just want some fuzzy hugs. Yeah, it's definitely, I imagine it's more intense doing like a timed game. So, Book B Lissa, how are you otherwise, barring tonight's events? Hope you're feeling okay. I gotta think about what's going on next week. To be honest, I really don't want to think about next week. I think you know why. But next week we'll be here whether I like it or not. So you gotta do it. Kind of don't want to move that yet. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you know what's going on next week. Busy. Yep. We will get through it. We always do. Yeah, you guys are superheroes. Let's see what we got. I feel like with Peggle bugging my eyes out, this one tends to do it too, just because the colors are so bright. After a while, you're just like, okay. No, I just want there to be orange here. Oh, I can drag this one up. I forget you can do like a little L shape. It is very saturated. Yeah, that's just kind of how it is. I don't know if you can really change that. I just have to kind of see past all the fuzz into what can be. Excuse me. Any games you playing right now? Any casual games on the radar? It's been a while since I've played any games on my phone. Like, it sounds weird, but I forget that you can do that sometimes. My most recent hobby has been collecting language learning apps and then using none of them. That's just kind of a thing that I do now. Goods Match. I've never heard of that. What's that one about? Oh my god. I feel like I'm in a disco right now. It's a store with a conveyor belt like you're checking out, but everything needs to be matched in threes or the belt fills. Oh, that sounds like something I'd like. Good thing I don't work in a grocery store, or that might be a bit too much. It's fun stuff. Uh-oh. I forgot this can happen. Oh, there we go. That wasn't so bad. I used to denounce certain kinds of casual games like Candy Crush or whatever, but sometimes I just want to go back to games like that because it's a nice, easy way to tune out. Sometimes you just don't want to have to think too much. Oh, that's a lot of fuzz. Yeah, they have their place. You are definitely right about that. Yeah, right? Yeah, I totally agree with you. That's kind of why I'm doing this week, is last week I just needed a break. That was like an iffy mental health week, and I just kind of needed to Kind of needed something like this, I think. I don't think you always need to be playing stuff that's too intense. Reset is a good word for it, though. I should crochet some chuzzles, like fluff out the fur with a slicker brush and add some googly eyes to them. I did something similar with a soot sprite that I made a while back. And it was actually pretty satisfying watching it fluff up. Okay, there's blue. Goods match. Have you ever played, they must still have it on the App Store. It was always free from what I remember, but I think it had microtransactions. Neko Atsume? Boy, that that was a while back, but that was always one of my favorite casual games on my phone. I freaking loved Neko Atsume. So cute. I should go back to it. I'm gonna have to start over because I'm using a new phone, but it's cats, man. You can't go wrong with cats, usually. I'm trying to maximize the points, trying to get those 4 and 5 Chuzzle combos. But oof, your eyes just sort of bug out after a while looking at this. Can do blue. Pink. There we go. Ah. Yeah, I hope tomorrow's not as stressful for you. I'll be in the afternoon. Oh my gosh, 2 of them? This is gonna be a little rough. Thinking of doing a potluck next week. I'm down for that. You know I'm there with the food when I need to be. I just want that to connect. Maybe? I forgot he does that. If you smack him against the wall, it makes a sound. I feel like a monster, man. That's not cool. Huh. Oh, this is really throwing everything off. I can't even move that row. Alright. Yeah, if you guys are putting up a sign-up sheet, let me know. I'll definitely contribute. Doesn't have to be bunk cake every time, but I'm always happy to do a bunk cake. Okay, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to make that happen. Alright, let's get this one. Oof, nice. Okay. Oh, here we go. That one is out of the way. Okay. I want to go to a roller skating rink that has this playing. I'll never find it, but I think that would be pretty cool. Alright, I need to lock this one away. Oh, there we go, okay. It was staring me right in the face and I didn't see it. Okay. Well, we're getting pretty close to the top now, so at least there's that. Let's see, drag this up here. Oh my gosh. Ah! Alright, what do you think? Should I try one of the timed challenges, or should I keep going with this relaxing classic Chuzzle mode? I can't promise I'll be any good at it, but I can try. Oh my god. That was a big one. I've never seen a rainbow one before. Oh, okay. Is it just you gotta find other rainbow ones to capture that one? Darn it. Oh, that's okay. I can deal with that. Let me see. There we go. Okay. I regret to inform you. Inform you rather, singular, present tense. I regret to inform you that I have not yet looked into where in the world is Carmen Sandiego, but I promise I will try and do that. I need to relearn how to use DOS. It's been a super long time, and I straight up don't remember how. No, not the blue chuz. Nice. Okay. Oh, there are more snow cone colored Chuzzles. I'm seeing them right now. Okay, that answers that question. Oh. Oh, so you get more points. You know. Getting rid of those in the meantime. Interesting. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, that's rough. Okay. Well, I can get rid of... Oh, no, I can't. I can't move that at all. That's most unfortunate. Okay. Oh, I can get rid of that one at least. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I gotta think about what I'm playing next week, because I haven't thought about it in a while. But I'm kind of feeling another older CD-ROM, or I also thrifted some random slot machine CD-ROM from the thrift store recently, and I've always kind of wanted to do some mindless gaming like that, but this has been a pretty casual week, so I feel like we could amp it up a bit next week with some Rugrats adventure game, saying that like it's like Civ 5 or something more involved. It's the Rugrats. You gotta find Reptar. Oh, someone brought in a ton of VHS and some more Rugrats. Wow, interesting. I got the email about the VHS tapes, and I did reply to that. Very excited to root through and see what got donated. There have been some interesting donations in the past. Someone donated this. It was a promotional VHS tape from Nintendo that covered Donkey Kong Country for Super Nintendo, and it had like all this old footage and just how weird and wacky the style of the time was in terms of advertising. It was like a whole, I don't, it might have been like 20 minutes, 30 minutes long. It was pretty long from what I remember. And someone just donated it. Like there's a whole community of people who would have been ecstatic to find that. Some people, I guess, just they don't realize that there are people looking for stuff like that. But I get such a kick out of it, the things that people have for VHS. I haven't hooked up my VHS player in a while, but we're kind of hoping to convert one of the bedrooms into like a retro space where we have the CRT set up with the VHS player, and we can play like older games. Like we have all our older consoles ready to be hooked up. We just need like a good space for it. So when we have stuff like that ready to go, then I'll definitely be getting back into VHS tapes. That's there's something really interesting that I found out years back. That there's a whole community of people who are interested in and dedicated to found VHS footage. Like you don't really see it so much in the thrift stores in our area, I feel, but once you cross the borders and go to some of the more rural thrift stores, you'll find like these labeled or unlabeled VHS tapes, and you find like all this found footage on it, whether it's something someone taped from like television, or it'll be like family vacation footage or something like that. And you sometimes see it when people donate photo albums. Sometimes you'll find film left behind and old pictures that they just never forgot to take out. Excuse me. And that's so interesting to me, just the idea of found footage and how like you can just sort of speculate somebody's life story based on this old media that they either donated it or they left behind. Some people forgot they had it. Some people, it's, unfortunately they pass away and they donate it. A family member donates it rather. And you could just learn a lot about people through old media like that. One of my favorite YouTubers, Brutal Moose, who kind of inspired me to get into streaming retro stuff. He talks about that in some of his videos, or he shows different examples of VHS tapes that he's found or that people send to him. You can thrift some really interesting stuff sometimes. I have found some books with interesting notes in them. That goes for my current work too, but sometimes you'll find interesting bookmarks, or I've found autographed books. Shoot, I could have had a really good combo. Yeah, sometimes you get lucky and you find autographed items. Oh, jeez. I'm not really in a good spot right now. Or it's telling me I should do something with this. Kind of feel like it wants to go diagonal, but it won't. Unless... I can't really do anything with that. I feel like I'm missing something important here. Huh. I don't want to go to a hint if I don't have to. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Does it take away points if you use up some hints? Now I'm excited because you mentioned that there were Rugrats tapes, and sometimes where there are Rugrats tapes, there are other Nicktoons tapes. I have very fond memories of the Nickelodeon tapes from that time being orange. It was just like they didn't have to do it, but they did. It's just like, oh my god. It's one of those little details where it's like, thank you for doing what you did. Really driving home the theming. Okay. Let me see what else I can do here. I can't move that row. Lots of Disney and Power Rangers. Ooh. I never really grew up with Power Rangers. But I would definitely check that out. Disney, yeah. Like, I could definitely find something in there. There we go. Oh, thank God. Okay, now can we get some pink over here? Yeah, whenever I go to the thrift store, something that often crosses my mind is just the idea or the notion of someone having owned it before you, and you just sort of wonder what their story was. Like, what were they thinking when they watched this movie, or what memories do they have with it, or did they even care about it at all? There's so many questions. Makes you think. Oh man. It really wants me to be better at this so it can stop locking these poor Chuzzles up on me. Let me see. I got a ways to go before I can unlock these two. Like, I just wanna help him. Free him. Alright. Yeah, I wonder if it sort of punishes you for not, you know, doing better in the combo department. Some games are like that. Oh, I just want to do that 4 in a row up there. Okay. Let me see, what do we got here? Oops. There we go. Sorry about that. Accidentally dragged myself off the screen. This yellow one's getting impatient. Alright, so we got pink and rainbow down here. Alright, I was hoping that would happen. It's like, really carefully, let's see if I can arrange this somehow. Alright, we got Big Boy Fuzz up there. Ooh, ooh. If I can manage a 4 in a row, then I definitely will. I feel like these 3 in a row combos are hurting me. I'm a little stuck. No more moves! Oh my gosh. It's been a while since I've been in that particular situation. Let's do a scramble. Alright, well, this I can drag over. It is 100% possible to run out of moves, as you just saw. So let's see if I can do a better job of assembling some combos in the meantime. That way I'm not in that situation again. Not quite. No. Oh, I just love the big fuzzy ones. Kind of reminds me of those creatures from McDonald's, McDonald Land or whatever that was. With the beady eyes. I wonder if Leanie is somewhere getting Arby's. How dare you people get Arby's without me? I've got to dig up that old picture. Okay. Like you stare at it too long, none of it makes sense. Ooh! I didn't even know that I was about to do that. Okay. I was just kind of dragging it, hoping that something fun would happen. cool. Yeah, I forgot there was a trophy mechanic to this game. Works for me. Thank you. I appreciate it. I just want like a ribbon to appear across the screen like, do better. That's the general objective of any of these games, I think. Just do better. Alright, let's see. Goodness. That's a lot of fur. Ah! Alright, well, I'm on level 7 right now. I'm gonna head back to the main menu and see if we can try a different mode. And this picks up where we left off, which is always nice. I feel like my eyes need to do push-ups or something. Alright, we need to amp things up a little bit. Let's try speed Chuzzle. I don't know if I'm ready for this. We can always try and see what happens. I might need a bit of a reset sometime soon. Maybe more black and white cookies are called for. But in the meantime, let's do speed Chuzzle. We're gonna go against the clock and see what happens. Absolutely not doing expert, but thank you for asking. Oh my gosh. Oh, I see, okay. Alright. That was quick, man. I don't like the pressure of that bar filling up on the bottom of the screen. I'm not a fan. Oh, shoot. Shoot, I already don't know what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm gonna die. I'm already gonna die. Okay. Well, die? I mean, you're not really dying. This is not doing wonders for my anxiety. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's locked up. Shoot. Okay. Oh, that's locked up too? Yep. Can't do that. Oh my god. It's like, wake up! Oh my gosh. Okay. Pay attention. Wake up. No. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Oh my god. Everything's locked up. How am I supposed to do anything? Oh, okay, we got that. Oh man. I can't even think. Shoot. Eee. I don't know how the hell I managed that. Chuzzle's supposed to be cozy and relaxing. It's not supposed to be stressful. Why would you want the stress? Oh my gosh. Alright, well, that one's out of jail. Chuzzle jail. Okay. Oh. I'll have to try this again when I'm more awake and not all peggled and chuzzled out. Ah. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, that one wasn't too bad. Ooh. Wake up, wake up. Oh, that's a lot of green. Oof. Okay. Can't do that. Oh man. This is so much pressure. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but okay. No, 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 no. Oh my god. I would really like to move one of those. I wasn't ready yet. Oh my lord. Nope. Okay, that's one of them. Oh, another one? Sheesh. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have done that before. I'm learning that my foresight isn't the best. They're all locked up, man. That's not right. They didn't do anything wrong. They didn't ask for this. I'm a monster. Look at this. I can't move anybody. Give me a hint. Gimme. I wasted my hint because I can't. Can I move any of these? Wow, okay. I was just putzing around. Oh, okay. There's another one in jail. Okay, that one's... Oh, ooh, okay. Alright, give me green. I need the green. Alright, yellow. Oh my gosh, I'm saving them. I'm a hero. Nice. Alright, I just need yellow now. Okay, red. Come on. Orange. Pink. Blue. I should have probably saved that yellow, but that's okay. Woo! Oh my gosh. I'm overwhelmed. Oh man, I'm not awake enough for this. That's it. Okay. Alright, move that one around. And do some poppin' music. It doesn't like me doing the combos of 3. Like, it's not good enough. Just like the Katamari prince and his dad. Just like, nothing you do will ever be good enough, son. I'm not projecting or anything. No. Okay. Alright, you go... Oh, you can't move. Okay, back to the drawing board. Ooh, now I don't know. I honestly don't know. Okay, then I got that. Got that. Ah, that would be a good combo. Oh no. I don't know what I can move. No more moves. Okay. Maybe I can try it one more time and then call it a night. Cause this is getting a little too intense. It's almost 10:30, guys. I've been at this a while. You know, when casual games start start being a little too intense and a little less casual, I think that's a good time to scrap it. So, oof. All right, let's give it another try. All right, for glory, for the Chuzzles, for overall general fuzziness, for Sparta, I don't know, for Gondor, for the Shire. Who else? For Rivendell. Okay. Ooh. All right. All right, you know what, guys? I beat that level, and I think that's pretty okay. And I can always go back to that again if I want to. But yeah, I think that's a good place to stop for tonight. Look at him. Look at him be such a cutie. I can't just quit. Can't I? His little eyes, he's just blinking at me. He got tears in his eyes. He's so sad right now. He doesn't want me to leave. This is how they get you. Okay, POPCAP. I see right through you. I know what you're doing. You know I'm a vulnerable person. I'm very susceptible to cute things, and I see you. I see what you're doing to me right now. It's not nice. Doesn't want me to go. I can't just go. I'm just gonna leave it here. I think I'll just leave it on this screen. And I will be streaming this single frame into tomorrow. This will be my charity stream. 24 hours of sad chuzz. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I have to quit. It's been a night. Oh my goodness. Guys, we've been through a lot tonight. And not that much all at once. We played ourselves some Peggle Nights. We had ourselves some Chuzzle action. Very cozy. Until the end anyway, when I started to inadvertently lock up those poor little koosh balls. Yeah. So it's been a pretty quiet night. It's been pretty cozy. Saw a couple of familiar faces. Got to talk about Arby's and my legacy of becoming a sandwich. One for the ages, to be sure. By the way, my boys are back. Say hello to the Curbs. They've literally always got my back every stream, so thank you for being there. I've been pretty Curb obsessed as far back as I can remember, and there was just a new line of Kirby plushes released in Japan. I'm thinking of getting them. I have so many already, but that's my obsession. It's really for religious purposes, so I think it's okay. I just love how the one on the bottom is so deflated looking compared to the one on top. Like, the one on top is me at the beginning of the stream, just like fresh and feeling good and just like, oh, I'm so ready to go. I'm gonna play some Peggle Nights, gonna get through these levels. It's gonna be fun. I'm ready for anything. And the one on the bottom is me right now. The one on the bottom is me after all that Chuzzle and trying to keep it cozy, trying to keep it together, but at the end of the day I'm a little deflated. I don't have enough stuffing in me right now. Yeah, I think 2 hours is usually a pretty good sweet spot for me as far as streaming goes, but depending on the game I'll go longer. That's a nice thing about casual games, like a lot of the games that POPCAP has produced. You could just quit whenever you want. It works, you know, it's not too bad. Hey, Book B Lissa. It's been a day. It has and hasn't all at once. Got some stuff done. Played some good games that I haven't played in a while. Next week promises to be especially busy and stressful. I plan to stream anyway. Same time, same place. I have updated the, I want to call it a ticker at the bottom. I'm going to sleep, but I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, well, thanks for stopping by. I'm sorry today brought some bad news with it, but we'll talk more tomorrow. I hope you get some rest tonight. And thanks for taking the time to stop by, regardless. Glad you can enjoy yourself a little bit. We'll talk more about that potluck soon. And yeah, glad to have you here. Thanks again. I'm gonna probably turn in pretty soon too, and at least wind down the long day. But yeah, same time, same place next week. I will definitely update the social media pages. As you can see on the bottom, they have changed a little bit because I've added a YouTube icon. So you can find me, my previous streams, I should say, on YouTube now. Everything is just at Revengitude. That's Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. I'm on all of those, so if you want to look at my past streams, you can. Last one was the typing stream, and then we have today. Next week, I'm not so sure. We might need something that's also relaxing and laid back, just knowing that next week's going to be a little nuts for me. So that will be decided, and I will update those social media pages, Twitter and Facebook, once I've decided what I'm going to stream. You can look forward to that generally on Fridays. So if you're not notified already, feel free to go ahead and click like and subscribe and all that stuff. I never like doing that, but that's where you find out what I'm doing, so feel free. No pressure though. And I will review my list of potential candidates. Maybe we'll have some interesting obscure holidays next week to review, and maybe we'll theme it up after one of those. I always like doing that. Maybe it's the former teacher in me that likes to theme things up. But we'll see. It'll be a mystery for now, even to myself. But yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for being a part of my night. Always appreciated, and it's always good to talk to you. And hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Take it easy.